Yep. Hi everyone. I'm Melvin from Metaviworld. So our company specializes right now in blockchain community investment. So what we do basically back in '08 when our parent company founded based on value investing, and then we pivoted with the venture arm of Web3 because that's what's interests the world, right? We move where the money is at, and basically when we educate all of our communities, our main vision and mission is to bring our community where the money is and eventually introduce them legit, profitable ROI in a safe manner. So right now in Web3, right, it's very important. And here I have with me Malcolm, who is one of my community investors, along with me on this trip to Dubai. So I'll leave Malcolm to introduce himself.
Hi everyone, I'm Malcolm. I'm from Sarawak. So I'm an investor, learning from APAC, and now looking into the crypto world. I've been in the blockchain world. I've been studying blockchain since 2018. So now looking to invest in it.
So for us, right, we actually have two significant communities that we are managing back home. Headquarters is in Singapore. We also have offices in Malaysia and Taiwan as well. So in amongst our entire community of investors, most of us actually, there are two separate projects I will talk about. One of them is Muse. Muse consists of 2,000 different investors, and it belongs to the entry-level people who are actually learning about the space, getting educated in a slower pace, and as well as Founders Club. So Malcolm here is from Founders Club actually. So Founders Club belongs to a unique group of 68 different individuals who get to travel with us in a span of 2 years, as well as to listen in on insiders opportunities along with our key partners, right? Then there are also key projects that we actually talk about before they are even listed or released in the public. Yeah, so Malcolm?
Yeah, my experience is quite unique because I get to travel and connect with the community to understand what blockchain is in different parts of the world, what they are doing, from RWAs, mining machines to NFTs. Over the past 2 years, I've learned quite a lot, and now I'm confident in investing and looking for projects myself.
Yep. So simply put, our community focuses purely on education to bring the confidence back to investors into a space which they are entirely new to. A lot of news, hype, FUD as well, as we all know. And for them to enter this space coming from like the value investing space, equities, options as well, is a big step forward. So our community ranges all the way from as young as Malcolm or even younger, all the way to like their 50s as well. So anyone who is willing to learn, continue with a constant learning attitude is actually part of our community. Yeah, so we take good care of them, share with them key opportunities, and understand the space a lot better, even if it means simple approaches like creating your wallet, starting your first trade, etc., etc., and how to actually go about quantifying an investment in the Web3 space. Okay, so unfortunately, right, most of our events are exclusive and private to only our community, which is namely our NFT holders for Muse and Founders Club specifically. And all of them are either conducted both hybrid, online as well as offline physically in our office back in Keppel Road. And for everyone who is like, so I often like to say this, right? There are two groups of people in this world. So there are those who have money but no time. And there are also those who have time but no money, right? So between these, you'll find yourself comfortable within one of the two communities that we are actually hosting and conducting and delivering value consistently. And you will still find yourself gathering a healthy ROI in this space.
So one interesting experience that I've had was that our group organized a trip to Berkshire Hathaway's AGM, so to US, to learn more from Warren Buffett himself and Charlie Munger. So we were quite fortunate that it was Charlie Munger's last year with us, so we got to see him personally, and also learn in the blockchain world. We went to Singapore, Dubai, Taiwan, and where
Taiwan?
else?
Bali?
Bali as well, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, so before I answer that question, right, maybe I can just share a bit more about our community. So what we truly focus on is bridging Web 2 to Web 3 in a safe manner where investors actually feel confident, secured to move their assets and deploy it in a orderly manner in a way with a clear assessing framework. Right. So what's lacking right now in the Web3 space clearly is an assessment framework. In value investing, long history with Warren Buffett's guidance, we all have this in place already. But right now in Web3, right, a lot of people are seeing scams, Ponzi's, and they are not sure what they are truly buying into. It may be just a clear narrative from the founder themselves. Like for example, I wouldn't name projects specifically, but if you were to just believe in a vision and a pitch that the founder laid out to you, is it good enough for you to place your money in them? Yeah, so this is some of the things that we constantly talk about with our community, as well as when we bring in key partners from VCs, they actually do share very deep insiders knowledge and assessment in the space. So I think this is one of our value-added services, and more importantly, bridging people from the Web 2 to Web 3 space. And are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So to answer your question, right, what do I think about the future of money? In all aspects, right, when it comes to Web3 adoption, as well as if you go back in history just a little bit, even for the adoption of internet, right, everything we gotta strike a balance. There's no such thing as an overnight adoption. So the future of money truly means a control between the balance of your regulatory bodies, which includes governments, the convenience of users as well. Yeah, so for most of the case, we'll be hearing Bitcoin maxis, not offending my friends out there. Yeah, like crypto for the win and like everything decentralized. But we all know that that's not going to be the case because the big boys are often going to hold their fort. And right now, it seems that we are figuring out the balance in between with the approval of ETFs just around the corner and more to come. Yeah, so ideally we'll get there. But more importantly, at the end of the day, we got to ask ourselves, with this introduction of technology, do we truly solve a real world problem for humans and mankind? Right, Malcolm? Your take.
Yeah. I believe that crypto or Web3 is an evolution to money from seashells to cash to crypto in the future. But for it to get there, may take quite a while for governments and different financial institutions to understand, work around the flaws and come up with the best use case for it, or the best case. Yeah.